Good music always finds an audience. That's a quote from renowned musicologist Susan Ewens, who taught right here at the University of Notre Dame. My lifelong journey to find good music, as well as to find music I could do original research on, culminated last fall in the concert presentation of a unique contemporary work by minimalist composer Steve Reich. Now, you've probably never heard of Steve Reich, and you may not know what minimalist means, but it's very likely you've heard of popular music artists such as Brian Eno, David Bowie, and Radiohead, all of whom were influenced by minimalist composers including Reich, Terry Riley, and Philip Glass, who was here at Notre Dame a year ago. In its purest form, minimalism consists of short, repeating patterns that develop gradually over time into something new, more detailed, and perhaps greater than how they began. Reich is a master of manipulation through repetition, and he uses a technique called phasing, in which he takes a pattern such as this and sets it into two voices. One voice is moving slightly faster than the other, so that we hear new melodic and rhythmic ideas throughout the course of the piece. One of Reich's most famous compositions is based on the Hebrew scriptures, so it was perfect for the sacred music program at Notre Dame, and that work is called Tehillim. Tehillim is Hebrew for psalm, and it was the first time Reich actually set a text to music. It's a unique work. It includes singers, string players, wind players, percussionists, and even people to clap the beats that help reinforce the rhythmic nature of the Hebrew text. Tehillim is beautiful, inspiring, and very challenging, and it's received increased attention at performances in the 21st century. The goal of my thesis research is to create a reference guide for conductors who wish to perform Tehillim. This includes aspects of how to rehearse the music, how to conduct the rapidly changing time signatures, where to place the musicians on the stage, and issues of balancing amongst the different instrumental sections. My research matters because it focuses on issues in new music and what we call performance practice, that being how we rehearse and analyze new musical ideas. Giving performers the tools for success in Tehillim can help them understand other minimalist genre works, but more importantly, giving them these tools makes them better musicians, period, because the music is so challenging and requires a high level of music literacy or reading and concentration. When I performed Tehillim last year, it was to a packed house in O'Neill Hall, right across the street here, with a diverse audience of attendees excited to hear the music of Steve Reich. Professor Ewens' claim on good music finding an audience came true that day, and it's my hope as a conductor I can find good music for my audiences for many years to come. Thank you.
So Brandon, you mentioned in your talk that Steve Reich inspired many popular artists, including David Byrne.
Well, yeah, Talking Heads, but also David Bowie. You are right.
Okay.
I didn't have time to say David Byrne, although I love him too.
That's all right. Yeah. So I'm a big David Byrne fan, big Talking Heads fan. I still have the cassette tapes.
He was on Saturday Night Live this past weekend.
Was he really?
Yes, he was.
I didn't realize that. I learned something new every day here. Talk to me about your favorite Talking Heads song.
Well, I'm not going to say it in a packed house. My favorite one is Psycho Killer. Don't judge me by that. But did I put that as my bio? Okay, no. But Once in a Lifetime is great. But really, there's so many of the Talking Heads, and of course, all these musicians. The Velvet Underground, along with David Bowie and Radiohead, a lot of these 80 groups are influenced by minimalist music. And maybe you heard of New Order and some of those other rock bands of the 80s. They all listened to these composers, and they were influenced by them, and you can hear it in their music.
Very cool. Thanks so much.
You.
Very well done. Thank you.